Inside the Screen, episode 1. Shit ain't slowing down. Every year after, it's gonna be bigger.
Yo, it's your boy Aaron, aka Don, fucking aka the Fundamentalist, aka the fucking cleaner, aka top floor boss, aka Inside the Screen is fucking back. Now, long story short, it went from solo casted, solo hosted, but now we have a fucking co-host. He's gonna be on every fucking episode, even when we have guests, even when we're offline, online. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, kid.
It's Ray Ray, co-host, Ray Ray.
That shit.
So, how was your day? How was your week? What are some topics you've been paying attention to? You've been liking, enjoying, disliking, hot takes, team switches we've been seeing, energy, song,
Bro, that
FNS.
That felt good, bro. Cause I like energy. I think if there's any team I'm gonna rock with, it's gonna be energy. I'm pretty sure most of those boys were previously Optic when Optic was a demon. But we gotta see. I don't think energy plays again for another like month. We got a couple more weeks until we see them again. But me and Johnny, our boy, he's repping Sentinels right now, but I got my money on energy. I gotta have my money there.
Do you think they're gonna bounce back and win a game?
100%. They smoking Sentinels.
Wait, their first match back is Sentinels?
I think their first match back is Sentinels. We could double check. We could spin back on this next week.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure their first map is against Sentinels though.
Just so I can get this on wax. I think there's a chance energy gets a map. So I'm gonna say it's 2-1 and it goes either way. But I'm very like Sentinel wavy right now. And I fuck with my boys FNS and S0M because like, you know what I'm saying? Then they got the core back. But Sentinel's been putting in that work.
Don't know a lot of IGLs like him, bro. I think
True.
FNS, I think energy in 3. I agree. Energy in 3. What have you been up to?
Bro, like I said, honestly, fucking nothing. Just work.
That's what's up.
You know what's actually so funny? Only people who watch this podcast will ever know what I'm up to. For the people watching right now, I joined Community. I'm their editor-in-chief. Everything site, social.
How do you get into that? If you don't mind me asking, what got you to the community door?
Honestly, I think it was just my previous work I did for my other company, media company, which was like 1 to 7 p.m. Plus, I interviewed the CEOs before they kind of took off for Community. Like, I interviewed them back in 2020, actually.
He really that journalist, yo.
Tight shit. Who do you think is gonna have the album of the year, bro?
Album of the year?
You have great music taste. I have great music taste.
Who's dropping an album this year? I'm trying to think. Whose album is hitting this year? Is there anything crazy out right now?
Yes, bro. We like that back to back. Future and Metro. Then you have Ian, who dropped his debut album. I believe.
Yeah, his album didn't get good
reactions at all.
Reception, yeah. I don't understand it. What it is like a lot of people, I was seeing it on Twitter at least, a lot of people were getting on him. I think they do it because they see like Fantano. I think they watch a Fantano video and they just like hop on the bandwagon. But it's just a whole lot of, oh, this dude sounds like Yeet. Oh, this dude sounds like Cardi. And he literally doesn't.
I blame his marketing team. So I think the strong comparison I've been seeing is like Yeet, Ian. And the way I think about it is like the flavor of the month for the hip hop community. Because for the hip hop community, it's predominantly black folks. So with that being in mind, I'm like, okay, flavor of the month. When it was Yeet, now is Ian. The difference between the two is Ian's persona and his marketing is like Playboy Cardi's, where it's like he's too cool. And with that, you don't get a message. But Ian, if you go listen to Valedictorian, through to the picture, through to the beats, the production, everything sounds like some old shit from like a Gucci Mane or a Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Waka Flocka, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like that. But his marketing, if you look at a couple of his videos, Ian with the family, he's embracing this like I'm a white boy in this type thing. And so it's like, I guess the hip hop fans they're not liking that shit, bro.
I think the reason people compare him to Yeet is simply just because of the fact that he's white. But I think that's that's literally where the correlation ends. I think Ian actually is in a different lane. The album was all right. You know, it wasn't the craziest debut album, but I think he got worse reception than he deserved, for sure. Yo, you know what we should talk about? Yo, there's AI music. AI music's getting worse, bro. There's a whole Travis Playboy Cardi album, and it sounds it's not perfect, but it's getting there. It's getting to that very similar point.
You respect it or no?
Do I respect it? I don't fuck with AI at all.
At all?
Like maybe like ChatGPT, but like if we're talking like from an artistic standpoint, musically, illustration wise, development wise, anything like that, even editing wise, I'm not crazy about AI. I don't like the idea of taking someone's likeness and pulling them out of the equation.
You don't know what this really says though about the average consumer. We consume so much content that we can't respect the mystique or like the wait and period of something else to come out. We want it so bad now, and it's not like we're addicts.
I mean, Cardi's he's like a different case because he drops like
whenever
once in a fucking blue moon. Yeah. Ooh.
Service announcement. We just introduced a new segment that we're about to do.
W fucking transition.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is the very first podcast, and people are gonna say like, "Oh my gosh, oh this is like how they're gonna be doing." No, but I am gonna show you niggas how you niggas will wait till you have all the pieces, and it never happens, by the way, and you end up not doing that thing you so want to do. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do it step by step. Step one, just get fucking started. Don't overthink anything. Just because you don't have all the finishing pieces, if you know where you want to take it, that's really where it matters. You know what I'm saying? So Inside the Screen has a new segment called P.M.O. What does P.M.O. stand for? Put me on. And right now, I want me and you to introduce our favorite track right now.
Shit, what's my favorite?
You know what I'm saying? Let's put the people on to something, bro. Let's put them on to something.
Bro.
I'm saying, what's the song you've been listening to for the past 7 days? You're like,
Yo, you know what? All right, I got two for you.
Oh, you got two? Okay.
One is from TikTok. It's a TikTok remix of a K-pop song. I don't remember the name of the actual song, but it's a New Jean. It's New Jean. And then the other one, Childish Gambino just re-uploaded an album he dropped years ago. He just redid it a little bit. This song was, I think, 1238 before, and now it's called Psilocybe. That's the track.
Childish Gambino is actually inspirational, bro.
Very good, very creative.
Producer,
Producer,
yeah.
director. Bro, you know what? Since we on the topic of music, bro, where would music be if X and Juice were still alive?
I don't even know, bro. It would be a hard discussion about
believe they got taken out. I mean, I just can't believe they were out so early, bro.
You know what's actually funny? If we're thinking about new wave niggas who are actually saying some shit, like actually like rapping that new wave shit, but actually spitting bars.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, that just reminds me too of this new kid that went viral for 16 minutes. He was rapping for 16 minutes. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He was on Black Boy Max's stream. I didn't hear the 16-minute one because I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity to listen to rap for 16 minutes straight. But like I did hear his initial verse or cipher that was like 3-4 minutes long, and that was tough. It was tough, especially if it's off the dome. I don't know if it's actually off the dome, but if it is, huge props.
But it's my turn up on P.M.O.
Put me on.
It's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Coast time. We're playing Dom's Odd Future. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you're a hoe. Let's get into it.
Dang, what was on my mind just now? What was I thinking about?
The more you think about something you can't remember, you definitely are not gonna remember.
Yeah, no.
It's like an edging thing. Can we talk about that for a second? When it comes to memory and trying to remember something, it's like you have to edge it. Creatively, what creators are like inspire you?
What content creators inspire me? I'm gonna say, if I'm talking content creators, Too Salty, that's a black brother. He does a lot of tech content now. He used to stream primarily Valorant. Low, he's on 100 Thieves. I think he's in 100 Thieves now. Before he was just a content creator. His cinematography is crazy. I'm talking like, you give him a camera, he just cooks with it. I need that same energy. I've been trying to get into it a little more with my camera. I don't know what other content creators really hit me right now. Honestly, Kai. I'm not gonna lie, Kai. Yes, I love his creativity. He's just like, bro, I don't know how he comes up with half the shit that, like, him and Kevin Hart on a stream, fucking classic, bro. The Elden Ring stream, another one. Never played games like these before, but he's pumping out 150 hours on this shit. I think everyone that wants to get into this type of scene needs to come crazy like that when it comes to their ideas, because I feel like it's so oversaturated that you have to do something to stand out. But just like, yeah, I feel like anybody that wants to get into content creation needs to come with that same energy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to introduce, and I don't know if people normally do this with their first episode back. However, I think it's smart. So with that being said, Inside the Screen does have a Patreon, link in bio. Now, what will you get with this Patreon? So what I was thinking is we're starting with $3 and it's not gonna move, right? The lowest tier is gonna be $3. And in that tier, segments like P.M.O, the segment we just did, because by the way, I just thought about it. We can't put that segment on YouTube because they're going to copyright our video. So with that being said, that's a segment that will be hidden, that will be revealed on our Patreon, but hidden on YouTube. I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say also on Patreon, you will get a bonus 4 episodes, also ad free. And so those are just a little bit of the perks you get with our Patreon one. We also have episodes on there already, so there's that. Also, our Inside the Screen episodes will also have animations to match. So shout out Gavin, shout out Steph, shout out Rachel, shout out Yao. We have a team behind Inside the Screen. I just want to let everybody know. So also, if you're subbing to our Patreon, you're not just getting perks, but you're also supporting the team that's behind the machine. And I'm going broke every day paying them. So make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you got an extra $3, cancel that Twitch sub and support the Patreon, brothers. But with that said, this is Aaron, aka Don, the fundamentalist, aka the Killiner, aka the top floor boss.
Ray, aka Yokai, aka your mother's favorite boy, aka co-host Ray, signing out. Yes, Lord.